Well, good morning. It's already another day. We made it into that hotel last night, stayed there. Actually, they gave us a way better room this time. And the girl, same girl, was way nicer. She was honest with me. If I booked it online, I save a lot of money. If you book it right at the hotel, she has no choice but to charge you the published rate. So I stood right there at the counter, even with her assisting me of which room to pick out, and save myself a bunch of money. You can do that all the time anyway, but it was a significant difference there. But the staff was really great. They were real accommodating with me in the boat. They helped us get out of there this morning in a tight situation, and it worked out really good. Now, we were supposed to be staying until Monday, and today is Friday morning now. But I contacted the guy at Starlight, and I said, Paul, gave him the story, and I said, can you please avail us on today's ferry that's going out this afternoon? We were part of the ones that got stranded in Romlin. It's delayed our return back because we got here actually on the day that we was already supposed to be returning. And I said, if you can do that, I will give you a nice bonus, sir. My phone went to ringing instantly. Sir, just come here. And they measured everything. My length is good, as far as I know. They said it is. And the one problem is though, is this hitch on the back of my truck. I didn't buy a factory made. It was taking so long because things here in the Philippines, it's not like the West that you just run down to these different shops and grab stuff and all. And these accessories and stuff are not always quite available, especially if you're down in Visayas and other places. Maybe if you're in Manila, you got more of a chance of choices and all, but we're not in Manila. And so when I had that hitch put on, my friend Joe, his guy built it, and honestly it looked really, really good. But apparently it's not the quite tempered steel that you would get out of a good factory one that's got a higher grade hardened, maybe thicker wall steel. And so yesterday when we were pushing this boat forward so that we would meet the length that we needed, when we were doing that little push forward, it bent down. Not from the weight of the boat on the tongue, just us bouncing this boat and that bouncing on the trailer and that soft steel. And you could put a floor jack under it and try to jack it back up, it wouldn't budge. Even with the boat off of it, it literally just twisted those tubes. Let me show you. Yeah, it literally twisted that round tube. And so the ferry
side 2 ball, only 8.
Nevertheless, it twisted that tube down, and for us to get onto the ferry, this thing was down. I mean, it was low riding it, it was skidding it. I bet I didn't even have 2.5, 3 inches left underneath with the weight of the boat, plus this thing bent down. Look at that. Wasn't the problem of the boat being too heavy on the truck or nothing. It was just the problem that steel was too soft. They made that out of. So Starlight Ferry's office is just right there, and they told us, got this gentleman here and another gentleman over here right now, that they're doing a spot repair for me. They're going to unbolt the hitch, remove it, cut those tubes, clock it back around, and then they're going to weld it back in place, and with it sticking up higher, because he wants me to get it on up higher for it loading onto that ferry. Right now he's trying to get a bolt broke loose. Told him I want to flip this ball also. We need one more wrench. It feels like it's loose. See if you can open this one up and just turn that, because it's loose right now. Just try. Maybe not, maybe not.
Siya nagkatanong lang.
So, lahat ng anong posisyon na try na, wala pa rin.
Wala pa rin. Ay siya. Wala tayong
Turn your wrench over.
No.
Wala na rin, wabag na rin.
Balik ka talaga para umangat.
Ay, problema naman, baka mahalit yung. Mabigat yan.
Bro, we'll get them to help us. We'll get some carton and transfer this on the back of the boat so we get more weight off the back. Yeah. Yeah, from dragging. Here, ooh. While we're hanging out here having the boat worked on, Melinda's up here.
Doing marites.
Yeah, yeah. Talking, chat. Chismas.
Filipino though, doing Christmas.
And what's her name?
What's your name?
My name is Len, nickname only.
Nickname only?
Len.
Single?
Yeah, single, but
Not
married.
single, but not
Single but not ready to mingle? Melinda's just been up here talking with her, having a good time. I can see you smiling, having a good time talking. Yeah. I'm gonna go over here and,
Happy.
yeah. You know what? This is all part of the journey right here, you know? Whatever it is. You're not gonna remember sitting watching TV, but you remember this.
always.
Yeah. We'll get some too big. Let's go. Come. I brought all these tools with me, jacks, wrenches, sockets. That's what they're having to use to work on truck. Yeah. So I got the hitch off and I got it loaded right there. Tricycle Marvin's going with them. They're gonna take it to a shop down the road. Yeah, they're gonna take it on down to a shop down the road, and flipping that hitch over and that ball up, man, that's gaining me probably 5 inches right there alone, if not more. So if any of you ever watched that show, what was it, like Most Dangerous Roads or whatever, and these drivers from other countries would go like to India, they go to Pakistan, they go down South America, Bolivia, Philippines, and they would get in these local trucks and stuff and drive them on those dangerous roads and all. Well, I tell you what, we lived a real episode of that last night, didn't we? We lived a real life episode of that last night.
It's a journey. It's really nice journey.
We didn't get to video it because we don't have a production crew working ahead of us, placing cameras and all that. And we don't have no time to stop mess with that because you'll back up traffic a mile long just stopping to hang out a minute. You got to keep pressing forward. There's nowhere to pull over. Very few places can you pull over. The roads are narrow. They're being worked on. They're on mountain passes that just drop. They're curves, they're bends, they're twists. Oh my God. So we, I mean, it was really like an episode of that because here's this foreigner, Cano, driving this truck with this big boat all through mountains because what's that called? Star Toll?
Startle, yes.
Star Toll, which has the main highways going here. They're toll roads, but they got these real strict rules. And we could not take the Star Toll. We couldn't take it. We had no choice but to take all the back roads. Hello, Paul. Let me see. I'm gonna put her on my video. Hello, Mom. That's his sister in New Jersey. Wow. There's a big hurricane hit the U.S. and up the coast, huh? Take care, Mom. Melinda's buying some buko juice here. Yeah, she don't want no Coke. She wants some buko. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, so man, I just love life here. Everything's an adventure. So, so we drove all through those mountain pass roads. Boy. So cool here. Anyway, I kind of keep getting distracted talking to you guys because there's a lot of things happening, and Melinda's buying buko. So we had to take all these mountain pass roads. I know I keep interrupting this story. Man, twisting and turning, and you go to the bottom of a mountain, then you're winding and twisting all the way to the top of another mountain, and you're passing through small little towns and stuff that, man, they barely got rooms for tricycles through some of these streets, you know. And it's their main road. It'll be called their national road, but it's just narrow. That's why in a lot of places here in the country they're trying to do road widening, and a lot of people built all the way up on that government land, and they had to go down there and knock down their structures and houses so they can get the government's land back for this road widening. But that's why, because the streets in so many places are so narrow, and there's just construction going on everywhere, and the roads ripped out, and then all of a sudden it's one way. One can pass at a time through areas, not one way, but one can pass at a time where construction's happening. They don't have anybody like directing traffic or nothing. We encountered it all. Hairpin turns that you make a mountain hairpin turn that you literally, you turn as tight as you can, and even signs telling you to shift to your lowest gear and all. And you'll make a hairpin turn that is just like climbing up a ramp as soon as you're turning to, I mean, like steep 35, 40 degrees. It is, woo. And you're still twisting from a lower grade and you're going up. Man, it has been a journey. And then everybody's jamming you and crowding you, and they're trying to pass you on both sides, and or you pass a bus and you're both trying to figure out to get by each other. It's a journey, and I'm a crazy canoe. But we are riding high again. Riding high again. That made a big difference to flip that knob. So I think we're all good to go. Just ready to get on that boat. Whew. I'm so glad to get this all done. I tell you what, a journey. What a journey. If y'all could have just been with us, you would understand what a journey. As we pass through these towns and stuff, coming here, we did encounter police just asking if we're okay and smiling and happy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the police at all the small towns. Yeah, they're more like excited to see it and just offering their help. That's something I like. I really like that, you know. Instead of some things I got used to in some other places where they just pull you over and make a big spectacle, turn on 10 million lights, gonna call the dogs, run your background, check in your license, and you know, man, roadside interrogation. No, I wasn't none of that. It was good, and it's good. The police, you know, it says to protect and serve, and they were definitely trying to just serve us. I don't know, we just had a good experience on all of it come down. Met a lot of good people, but we're tired. Well, we're in line to load up here now. Don't know if they're gonna put me on first, last, they're gonna make me back all in. That's pretty level right there though. That's not too bad. Look. Yeah, thought our ramp was gonna have a lot of incline, but actually it looks pretty good. Yeah. I just backed this boat in here like a fucking champ. Well, there it is right there. That's fun, man. All that good old Texas farming years right there. Trucks and trailers, backed it in there like a pro. Good stuff. Good stuff. I just love this country, boy. I do. I just love it. Just so full of energy. Everybody's so cool. That crew there just then, they were really cool. Good times, you know. I know we do a lot of things, but I like my life to be adventurous. I do. Good times. And it couldn't be any better than right here in the Philippines.